to this point anyway. Kind of
I don't know where to stand. I don't know where to put my body.
right over here. Right, get over there.
Where do I go?
If I knew that, would I be here? Anyway, when you're trying to sweeten a curve, these are really good. They're spoke shapes. I think I introduced them to Wendy and John, but I haven't shown you this. And there's still a little bit to learn. It's a little bit of a practice, but the biggest thing is when you're going from a high to a low, it's going to cut sweeter, and then a high to a low. So this is like a valley, right? But if you try to go uphill, it's like petting a dog from the tail to the head, and it just roughs up. But with that being said, this is an unusual material because every board is different. Every types of wood are different. Sometimes the grain is what's called interlocking, usually caused by, in the tree, that's where maybe a branch started to come out. So it's not going the way you want it to go. We just had that over here with John in one spot that wasn't planing well, so we had to kind of plane in a little different direction. So if it feels like it's really catching, like you can take your fingernail and pick it up, go the other way. Okay. So right now, I'm taking a nice light cut, and I'm taking it with a spoke shape that has a curved bottom. So, and that's because this right here, it's sloped down. So I can go here, and you can get it really nice and smooth where, in essence, you just need maybe a small amount of sanding. And every wood's different. But, so if this is actually pretty much the same type of thing, but I'm going to use the straight, since it's a longer curve, I'm going to use the straight one first just to show you this one. So since this surface is pretty flat, this is going to work for me for a bit. And then you would have to, now you have to put your fingers near where the blade is making contact with the wood. So
that's nice.
When you start to get a cut, it's like an epiphany. You go, aha, that's how it works. Before that, and then all of a sudden it works. And most of the time, it means you're picking up the tool and it's not really cutting. You got to lay it down where the cutting edge is really tight to the board, as opposed to being a little higher than the board. And you're gonna get that.
Wait, what's the difference between the two that you were using? Can I see?
Yeah, this, if you look down that way, it's barrel shape.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and if you look this way, it should be dead flat.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
it's just a matter of taste if you want a straight edge
no,
versus a curve?
not taste so much, it's a matter of the shape you have.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a flat edge and it's curved like that, it's not going to ever hit the wood. Because between here and here, it's not going to let the blade hit. So if you have a light curve, you can follow the curve.
Okay.
And this one has a curve like that. And I have ones that, on one of the same tool, one side is like this and one side is straight. So you could do the straight side and the curved side.
Will you use this all around?
You can, but if it's really flat here, we don't have to use that. We use other tools. Might be a little more efficient.
Is that the last step before sanding?
It can be if you use it really well.
Yeah, okay.
But I find, and it's true with everybody, that if you're not doing that, if you're having difficulty really getting the cut you want with that, then we go with rasp and files, because it has so many teeth. You can go uphill, downhill, roundhill, and you can. So this is called a long angle, and that's what you want here. If most people, when they pick it up, they'll do this. and all they have is a series of bumps,
Yeah, that
right?
makes sense.
But here you're gonna hit the high spots. And notice I'm actually going uphill, but with this, there's hundreds of teeth there. And it doesn't really matter because it's not splitting the wood ahead of the cut.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go back to work then.
Okay.